Good afternoon, everyone. Your host, J.R. Michael with Make That Bloody Movie with Coffee is here today. I just wanted to touch base with you guys out there and listening to my podcast. And some of it sounds like I'm rambling on and talking about nonsense, but it's really not nonsense. It's really that I'm some things that I'm in my life experiencing and going through with family and myself. And I just wanted to say that, this morning when I woke up, like around 8 o'clock this morning, I had to take my daughter to school, and we were going, me and my family and I, we were going through some difficult times, and it's interesting how, I guess what I'm trying to say is interesting how family sticks together and they actually help each other out in certain moments. And I think we as people don't get to see that as much because we only focus on the negative side of those things. And I think it's really wonderful. Well, I call them the magic moments, where when things get kind of difficult, someone in your family steps up and helps out. I live with my wife's sister and her mother. And, I know at times it could be really difficult. It feels like we're on top of each other and we're bumping heads and stuff. But when the tough gets going and certain things starts to happen, it's really refreshing to see how we come together. And in those moments, those magic moments, we help each other out, whatever the situation is, and we come up with solutions, and throughout all the chaos and all the nonsense that's going on, you just step back and you're looking from outside in, and you're like, wow, it's really amazing to see when people come together and actually work with each other, what happens and what accomplishments takes place. So part of my podcast, I just wanted to touch on that, I appreciate my family. And I appreciate them when they help me out with certain things. And, they've been helping us out for many years. And I just wanted to show gratitude towards that. Also, and another experience that happened to me today was I was going through my social media platforms, and there was about two people that IM me. And they were saying to me how much I've taken on this journey of what I'm doing, and that I'm actually touching, their lives. No lie, I did not expect them to say that. And it was really refreshing to hear that my doing is actually touching people's lives. And for me to hear that is the most refreshing thing in my life, because I've always, as a person, whatever I do or whatever I'm doing, if I can change someone's life or show someone something, and we can learn from each other, I think that's amazing. I think that's beautiful. And to get the response and feedback of what I'm doing is actually inspiring people, I think that's the greatest gift, and it's greater than money. And don't get me wrong, I like money and I enjoy having money, just like all of us, because it gives us options, but it's not what drives me to do what I'm doing. It actually, listening and watching certain influencers and how they speak about things that they've gone through, I just felt really motivated to do what I love. I love to make films and I love to drink coffee, and that's where the idea came, and I went with it, and I'm going to push it and keep going. And I have to say that it's been an interesting journey in the past month and a half of doing this, and just to hear already that I am, inspiring someone or a few people throughout this, I think it's a gift to hear that, and I take that very seriously and very grateful, very, very thankful for that. And I just want to say to those two people out there, you're very welcome, and I will continue to take that responsibility now that you have said this to me, and really continue to pump out my content and keep pursuing this journey of an indie filmmaker that loves his coffee, but it's not just about being an independent filmmaker. It's about showing what we go through in this industry, but also it's being an independent filmmaker in life, because they say life is like a movie. So I am that independent filmmaker making my movie as we speak, through podcasts, through little videos, through certain situation and events that comes up. And I'm just documenting and sharing the journey and the experience with you guys, because I think it's really refreshing that, that we do these things, that we be creative, that we express ourselves, and we show other people around the world, what talents we have. We bring all our talents together. And I think that's the most beautiful thing. And I think, a couple of influencers says that, it shouldn't be money driven. And I totally agree. It shouldn't be, because usually when you're doing something that you love and it just comes naturally to you, yes, money will come. That's the byproduct. That's the result of your work. But it shouldn't be coming out the gate the reason for what you're doing, because you won't feel happy in the end. You'll feel like, oh, I'm just doing it for this. So I just wanted to share that thought. I thought it was amazing to these two experiences that happened to me today. And the coffee of the day, just so you know, I had Panera bread coffee. I didn't even know they made coffee, to be honest. My family, they took me there, and it was a cappuccino, really strong. I normally have cappuccinos, and I never had it this strong like this. So it was a kind of like a powerhouse, and gave me a slight headache, by the way. But it was it was good. It was good. So if you're ever in Panera, I guess get the cappuccino. It's really good. And also with the coffee, I had chocolate chip muffy is called. I know the name sounds kind of weird, but it's really soft, kind of like a muffin / chocolate chip cookie. And it goes really well with the cappuccino. So if you're near, just ask for those two things. By the way, I do not advertise for them. I do not. I don't have no sponsor deals with them. I'm just stating that I love. When I went there, I love their food, their cookies, and their cappuccino coffee was really good. Just a little strong for me, but it was really good. So on that note, thank you for listening to my podcast. Thank you for showing me support. Thank you for giving me feedback, in different ways. And I will continue to pump out content. I will continue to do my part. And with you guys, your help in helping me, I will, take you on my journey, take you on my trip, and show you what I see. And hopefully my experience can help you guys out in whatever experience you're going through. So again, thank you for listening to Make That Bloody Movie with Coffee with your host, J.R. Michael. Everybody have a wonderful day, a wonderful time. The week is pretty much over. And just have a blast this weekend. And just remember, be happy. Because one day you could be here today, and tomorrow you may be gone. So enjoy every moment that you can, because nothing's guaranteed. So peace, love, and happiness. I'm out of here. Bye.